Asking them to lobby on your behalf is also very important. I will tell you, a member of Congress who gets a letter from a relative of someone who says, I live in your district, and my sister-in-law, my cousin, my whatever is hurting, that has a real impact. It has a real impact, partly emotionally, but also because when politicians, obviously, people are sometimes moved by the merits, sometimes they're moved by the political impact. What you're trying to figure out is, how seriously does this person care about this issue? That is, to what extent is this person's opinion likely to affect his or her vote on the issue? That's why the NRA is so influential. There are not a huge number of members, but most of their members, we understand, vote only on the basis of your position on gun regulation. And what happens is, all of us have, most normal people have a whole range of opinions. And some of them are politically irrelevant and some aren't. That is, you have some opinions, but you don't care enough about them, they're not going to drive your vote. What you're trying to get across is that this issue of irrational drug policy and denying people medical care and locking people up for unconscionably long term, that these are really driving issues for you, those are the, on which you vote. And if you hear from someone who says, hey, my sister-in-law is being prescribed in medicine by your vote, most members of Congress are going to assume that people will remember that on election day.
I'm Lee Herbert from Portland, Oregon, and my Congressman Earl Blumenauer is a co-signer on 1344. And I wanted to let you know that in the Oregon House of Representatives, there's a House Joint Memorial pending, House Joint Memorial 31, that would recommend to Congress that they pass 1344. And I want to know what you think about that as a strategy.
And that's a very good idea. I will tell you, members will pay attention to that, and I would hope that people would take that to the Oregon members, and people maybe get some of the state legislators also to do that, and to lobby them to do that.
And then the second part of that is what I'm going to meet with someone in his staff on Monday, and there's a concern that I've been hearing about the federal legislators intervening or participating in the state legislative process, and I wondered if you could speak to that.
What
to help get the initiative, or to help get the measure passed?
Well, most, you mean to get it passed in the legislature?
In the state legislature,
Yeah.
to
I think
recommend.
it's a natural human thing. I love the job being a member of Congress. One of the things that's great about it is it's very interesting because there's so much to do. On the other hand, there is more to do as a member of Congress than any human being could do. And I tell you, my own policy is when people bring up state issues, unless they are overwhelming and unique importance, and maybe one every 5 years, I have to say, I haven't got the energy and the mental capacity to master everything that comes before me in Congress. I just can't get into that. I mean, it's a necessary rule of self-preservation. So if someone told you I just can't get into lobbying in the state legislature, I would be inclined to believe that was valid.
So the last thing I wanted to tell you was that I've been hearing that among the Republican legislators in the State House that the message of getting the federal government out of the states where medical marijuana is passed is resonating.
Good. I think that's...
So we're getting...
No, it's not going to get everybody, but you don't need everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, I just wanted to thank you for coming. Recently Bush declared April 12th National Dare Day, and I'm really pissed off about that and the program itself. And I was wondering what your opinion on the whole program with DARE is. Especially recently I spoke to my former DARE officer, and he thought that it was a big joke, having taught our class.
Let me tell you, I have not focused on that again because it's been a state and local issue. I am aware of the research of it. It's critical. I just have one piece of advice though, that is, I am pretty convinced from people I've talked to that overwhelmingly the people who participate in it are well-intentioned.
Yes.
And I would certainly not want to try to demonize them or mock them. Or they are potential supporters. They're not enemies. And I would approach them in that way. And not mocking people up, and they are trying. As to how well it works, I just don't know. I mean, I haven't evaluated it, and no one would care about. My answer would have no bearing. But I would say, to the extent that there are differences, work with them in a constructive way. I think that would be the most helpful thing.
After working all the day, the woman comes when I really wanna play and have some fun. Need a little relaxation to chill us out. Need a little recreation, there can be no doubt. I just wanna get high, I wanna fly into the sky. I just wanna let go. I want you to know, love you so. I just wanna get high, I wanna fly into the sky. I just wanna let go. Want you to know, love you so.
Do you think I can be the one who can wait till fireworks come? Do you think we can have some fun, get back where we begun? Do you think it'll be alright? Do you think it'll be tonight? Do you really wanna let it go? Find out what we both know. Am I really the lucky one? Be there when your kingdom come. We can sizzle till we're hot, give it everything we got. Can I hold you close to me? Feel your heartbeat tenderly, coming in on Nirvana, Kama Sutra, Shangri-La. While the Cupid's up above, fiery arrows of love, fiery passion we both feel, deep inside, what a thrill. Will we ever be the same? Will we ever feel ashamed? Or will love's memory carry us eternally?